My name is Randy Bristow, and I'm a resident of Windcrest at 8706 Golden Point. I'd like to address the agenda item regarding the recall petitions. 3 recall petitions were circulated in the city of Windcrest. The petitions targeted the mayor and 2 sitting city council members. The 3 recall petitions were gathered by self-appointed recall committee between the dates of July 7th and July 17th for 11 days. The 3 petitions were filed with the city of Windcrest secretary on the afternoon of July 17th. On July 18th, the petitions were scanned and emailed to the elected officials who were targeted by the petitions. Within a few hours of receiving the scanned petitions, it was apparent that signatures of Windcrest residents had been fraudulently affixed to the petitions. Within 24 hours after receiving the scanned copies of the petitions, nearly 20 fraudulently procured signatures were identified. That's 20 fake signatures. The fake signatures of 20 people who had never, ever viewed the petitions ever. On July 20th, the officials who were targets of the recall petition reported the fraudulent signatures to City Hall, to the Windcrest Police Department, and immediately the petitions were placed in law enforcement safekeeping as evidence. 2 public meetings with over 150 concerned citizens in attendance reviewed the petitions and openly discussed the problem. The meetings did not involve handwriting analysis or sophisticated criminal investigatory procedures. After all, just simply studying the petitions for just a few minutes, anyone could figure out that the petitions were riddled with hastily organized fraudulent signatures. For the benefit of the council, I brought with me pages from the petition to show the extent and scope and breadth of the problem. Each page of the petition is formatted for display. I'm holding up one page here. You can look here and see this is one page from the petitions. This is page 41. And you'll see over here that there's petition 1, petition 2, and petition 3 of page 43 of each of the petitions. The names are very similar from petition to petition, so the pages are almost identical. As you recognize the black bar over here, which was the redacted information sent by the city, and they redacted this information. The horizontal bar across here represents an affidavit that was taken saying on this particular page, 41, that was a forgery on page 41. And so each bar represents an affidavit that was signed and notarized stating that the signatures covered by the black lines were forged in the petition. These people never saw the petition, as you've seen the other speakers say here. They were never asked to sign it, yet somehow, purporting to be these Windcrest residents, affixed a signature to the petition on behalf of the person without their knowledge. For example, among the black bars, which I'll show you here in just a minute, are 2 signatures from those who are deceased Windcrest residents. 2 signatures on each of the 3 petitions, which is a total of 6 forgeries. In that case, an affidavit was graciously signed by the surviving relative residing in the home of the couple who were both buried in 2017. The total number of affidavits is 87. I have no idea if more affidavits were turned in, but the number we confirm is no less than 87, and each affidavit represents a fraudulent signature. So there are no less than 87 witnesses submitting sworn statements to law enforcement regarding the allegations of forgery. Make no mistake, fraudulently signing a person's name to a government document with the intent of representing the intent of that person is a crime, I've been told, and that's been stated by other speakers. Now, 87 seems like a big number to me, and you'd think it's important to understand there's 87 forgeries, but that's not all the forgeries. That is not even close. You don't have to be a trained handwriting analyst to determine that the petitions contain many, many, many forgeries. Besides the black horizontal lines, and I'll show you here, each horizontal line represents a forgery. On each page here, these are signed statements that the forgeries are here. This is not 1 or 2 citizens. These are the black bars, horizontal bars represent forgeries. Now we come to red bars. These are individuals who contacted us who were unable to provide us with affidavits but swore that the signatures were fraudulent. These are people who, you're going to hear some stories and you've already heard them. They're dead or dying. They have nothing to do with this, and we have to find the real person. The person who forged it, we can't take the criminal shortcut and just forge their name. We have to find the person. That's just the tip of the iceberg. There's probably 300 forgeries on this. It was a scandal. It was scandalous. Tonight, there's going to be time of discussion of the incredibly bold and self-evident criminal matter in this case. I trust the citizens will form their own opinions, but for the sake of fair discussion on the matter, citizens are not entitled to make up their facts, and the facts are this. They're clearly demonstrated here tonight. It is a crime to purport to be another person, then knowingly sign that person's name to a government document. That's clearly what took place here. Signatures of citizens were fraudulently affixed to a government document. Make no mistake, the trust of the citizenry and city of Windcrest was hurt by this crime. Please do something about it.
Cheryl Bristow?